Habits. When I think about habits, I think about a famous quote by Albert Einstein. The quote is, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result." When I think about that, I think about what you're doing in your everyday life and trying to achieve a goal, and if you just can't get it. Sometimes you need to take a look at yourself and see if there's any habits or things you're doing that you could fix. For me, I think there's some habits that I could change to get closer and closer to my goals. So that's what I've been working on. So over the past year, I've been working on these habits to try to get closer and better at what I'm doing. The first habit that I want to change is just general habits that are bad. And then the second is eating better. And the last one I want to work on is my sleep schedule. First, I wanted to work on just these general things like waking up and being able to just wake up and not go back to sleep. And the second thing I wanted to work on is being on my phone too much. How I wanted to address the first thing on waking up was putting my phone across the room somewhere when I wake up, so that way I have to get up and get to my phone to turn the alarm off, or I'll be sitting there miserable until I get up. The second thing that I wanted to work on was being on my phone too much. What I did for that is on my phone I put a screen time limit, so that way whenever I hit it, it goes off and I know I've been on there too long and I need to put it down and do something else. The second general habit that I wanted to work on was eating better and just health in general. The first thing I did to address that was what I was drinking. I just changed it to just drinking all water, so that way I didn't have the temptation of drinking, being like, I want to drink a Dr. Pepper or I want to drink an energy drink, and then going and just losing that, just identifying and drinking water. The second part of that I wanted to change was what I was eating. So I did the 80-20 rule, which is 80% healthy and 20% junk food. So that way it's easy to start, and then you kind of have a little bit of reward. So that way you're not completely just cutting off what you're doing. The last major thing I wanted to work on was getting better sleep in general and more sleep. So what I did to change that was on my phone at 10 o'clock, an alarm goes off, it shuts off all the things that aren't essential apps. So that way I go to bed and start to wrap up my night. In conclusion, I feel like habits in general can change, and you don't even realize what you're doing that needs to be changed to get better at. When I really think about it in the broad terms, I think about a light, kind of like a spotlight, and then I think about a laser. I want to be more like a laser because the laser is more focused in and can cut through things compared to a light that just shines on things. Thank you.